Happy chill Thursday? What day of the week is it? I don't remember what day of the week it is. Hi, it's a chill Thursday, so I'm here. I'm all bundled up and getting warm. You know, I got my drip on. I got my, as the kids say, I'm dripping with the sauce right now. I've got my scarf. I got my gloves. My Xbox 360 beanie. That is not just an Xbox 360 beanie. It's also a Pop-Tart beanie. This is a good thumbnail. It's an awful thumbnail. That's an awful thumbnail. It's also 90 degrees, so I'm gonna take this off now. I'm gonna take this. It was just for a bit. I thought of it 2 seconds ago, so it's just a bit. So don't worry, kids. Don't worry, kids. I won't pass up. Don't worry. I don't know if you can buy the beanie. I actually got this beanie from Pop-Tarts back in the day, from getting a bunch of box toppers. I also got a. It was a Pop-Tart like device. So there was like this thing when I was a kid that was where if you want to eat a Pop-Tart, you would usually toast it. But there was this whole marketing campaign where it was like, oh, have you tried freezing your Pop-Tarts? Have you tried freezing them? So they had like, you could get like the freeze device. You would put a Pop-Tart in it and become a popsicle tart. And it was epic. Also, apparently the beanie's only worth like $10. I think you're lying. This is worth at least $700. It's worth at least $700. I'm just gonna say. And LowXD, enjoy your sub. Is it really only $10? Is it really? You're not lying. You're not joking with me. You ain't joshing with me. Get real. I'm gonna find it. Pop-Tart. I don't know what to call it. Pop-Tart freeze them and eat them. Is that it? Oh yeah, dude, there's the ad campaign. Holy crap. It looks like 2006 was around the time, 2006, 2007. Hold on. Dang, I wish this button would work. Come on, straight now. Let's get with the game. Get with the game. I remember this commercial specifically.
A new record.
Chewy, chocolatey, frozen Pop-Tarts. Freeze them and eat them.
The frozen adventure continues.
So question, did they get rid of that advertising campaign where they like, the Pop-Tarts would like scream for help when you ate them? Because now that I think about that, that was kind of weird. That was actually kind of weird. They did. Because, like, you know, it's all the Pop-Tarts like, oh, please don't kill me and eat me. And they're like, oh, don't worry, we won't kill you and eat you. And then they'll go, pow! And they freaking snap them in half. I don't actually know, like, I don't know how I even got enough box tops to get this. Because I didn't really eat Pop-Tarts, I didn't think, as a kid. I didn't think I did. I guess I ate enough. Because, like, I don't know what changed. I just stopped eating freaking Pop-Tarts, dude. I don't know why. I'm gonna try to find the freeze stick, the freeze device. Pop-Tarts for, oh, there it is. There, okay. Apparently there was like a shirt too. Okay, hold on. This isn't all of it though. Okay, first off, you got this. It's the Pop-Tarts Freeze 'em and Eatin' 2006 storage container color changing. Vacation, we're going to California. We're going to California. You blacked out after the amount of Pop-Tarts you get, probably. You can get extra 5% off. You can save up to 15%. Okay, my question is this. It's been used. Oh, gross. That's disgusting. Oh gosh. Well, I mean, I guess you get what you pay for. What is it? It's just, okay. No, mine had like a, it was like a device you held, and it had like a clamp on the bottom. You would stick in there, and then you would like stick a topper on it. You would stick a topper on it, and then you freeze it. It looked like a you know, like a frozen treat. And then you would take off the top and you eat it. But I also had this. I also had that. There it is, right there. There it is. I had this thing as well. I didn't have like the shirt though. It had like the cute little Pop-Tart dude, like all scary and all that stuff. Like he looks all scared and all that stuff. It's great. I think I had like a lot of Pop-Tarts and I just completely forgot. See, you can just get it for 75 bucks. Come on, it's only 75 bucks. The Grapefruit Escape. Oh, hold on, it's damaged. It's got a little grease spill right there. It's just got a little bit of a grease spill right there. I gotta watch out for that. I'm not getting it. Oh, but I can save an extra 5% though. Maybe it is worth it. I don't know where they got it from. I don't have a. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. This guy is the one who owns the Pop-Tart thing. It's lightly used. I remember those commercials, and my other commercial that's like stuck in my head besides the friggin' like Reese's Puffs commercial was the Toucan Sam and his children. Thank you, Jacob. Appreciate it. I just realized what your name is. I just realized. Okay. Why is the last 2 messages you sent today eat laundry detergent? Why? 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 I'm not going to eat laundry detergent. I remember the Apple Jacks, but there was like, I feel like there was a specific commercial where like the kids would like sniff up like Fruit Loops and they like went crazy or something like that. I'm trying to remember. It was probably around 2006. Fruit Loops. 2006. Phil? Glowworm. Glitter Island. Oh, there was a lot of these.
Let's have
Phil. Is it?
breakfast over there. Okay, boys.
I'm doing good, King.
Kellogg's Fruit Loop cereal. Shoo, pesky fireflies.
There's a fruity delight in every bite of this
I
nutritious
remember.
What? Colorful loops with fruity taste? I fill the glowworm. Must have them. Go, go, go.
This is when they used to animate things.
Hell to you. Give me the.
Do kids commercials like, are they this epic? Is this epic? Actually, I don't know if this is epic.
Fuck me. I'll get those Fruit Loops yet.
I love his face. I love his double chin. He's got a double chin right there. That's great. That's great. Dude, the quest, it had like a whole storyline. The quest would continue. It was great. They don't make them like this anymore. I didn't think so, but you know, I'm not like a kid anymore, so I'm not exactly watching like Disney like Channel or like any of that kind of stuff. I'm not really like watching any of that. I don't even watch TV. I don't even like watch TV. So I don't really know. Sometimes Nooks will find this annoying. But sometimes I'll get in this mood every 3 or 4 months where I would want to watch commercials from like 2004, oink oink Zoop House, crunch crunch Zoop House, Zoop House making fun, like that commercial. That commercial freaking rules. And the problem is like I've seen basically all of them because I watched like 2-hour-long compilations of these. You don't remember Zoop House? Oink oink Zoop House? It's probably claimed, you know. The Zoop House like commercials are an absolute banger. Here, let me take you back. Let me take you back to my childhood with Hefty.
Hey kids, follow the bouncing plate. Oink, oink.
Zoop House, buzz, buzz, Zoop House, quack, quack, Zoop House, Zoop House making fun.
When you
Clean your plate.
you see their face.
See their face? Ah, yes, a healthy meal of just deep fried potato tots and ketchup. That was her whole meal. Like you got the one kid over here eating like grapes and carrots, and then you got the other kid that's just tots. What are those things called? They're called something. Potato tots? What? No, don't tell me. Tots. Tater tots. Tater tots. That's the word. Tater tots. That's the one. It's Zoop House, dude. Oh, okay. And I've already got it. It's right here. Late 90s, early 2000s. Oh, come on. You can't forget. You can't forget the ravioli Boyardee. Millsbury Online. Wait, I think I know what you're talking about, and I want to play that if it's what I'm thinking. I want to play that if it's what you're saying. You got to see the Glover commercials? Are they weird? They probably still play this ad on PBS, not gonna lie. They probably still play this ad. No, it's claimed. There's lyrics, it's claimed. What was it called again? What is the game that was like Lifesaver Candy Mini Golf? What was that game? It was like a flash game. Lifesaver Mini Golf thing. Lifesaver Mini Golf. Is that it's yeah, there it is. Yeah. Why am I in DeviantArt though? I don't know why it's on DeviantArt, but this dude, the Cream Savers, the Candy Stand Miniature Golf. I remember this as a kid, and it was the coolest freaking game in the entire world. Will there be any sus games tonight? No, we're not playing Among Us tonight. Dude, this was so freaking cool. Nabisco World? Do they have cheese nips? Look at that. It was all like pre-rendered 3D like stuff. There's candy. There's classic. Can I play it? Plugin is not supported. Why does it have a Discord server? Does it have a Discord server? See virus total. Oh frick. Oh, we're getting somewhere. This is unavailable. Gross violations of the terms of service. Gross violations. Okay. Okay, I got a file. A random file just downloaded on my computer. NWMG main DCR. I don't know what that file is. Should I open it? Don't mention Bazooka Bubblegum. Don't ever mention Bazooka Bubblegum. The crap is this? It's just what if it's the game? What if it's the game? What's even a DCR file? DCR file. It's a digital photograph from a Kodak digital camera. Huh. I don't think I should open it. What do you think? I think I'm just gonna delete it and empty my trash real quick. Just gonna empty that trash real quick. Anyway. Whoa, why is there freaking 10 gigs in my trash? Golly. Anyway, that was a fantastic game. I remember there was one game though. Look up McDonald's McWorld. McWorld? What is McDonald's McWorld? There was one game I desperately wanted to play online on Nickelodeon.com. It was I think it was called Nickelodeon 3D Racers, and our Windows XP computer could not run it, and I was so sad. What the crap is this? What is this? Games, prizes, avatars, shopping, friends, and tree houses? 2014? You can play it in 2014? I've never heard of this.
Remember to see the Glover commercial. Also, we should look at some Kirby commercials.
Lost media. I don't need to get deep into lost media. Hold on. Everything has a Discord server now. I can't see the image. I'm gonna have to zoom in because it's not. You know what? Actually, we don't need to zoom in. Here you go. Check this out. Check it out. That's a good song, by the way. This is a fantastic song. I was never allowed to get on the kid MMOs. I got on RuneScape though. I don't know if I was allowed to. I don't know if my parents were like cool with it, but I don't know if I ever told them. I don't actually know if I ever told them. I was the fourth wheel. So what happened was yeah, this song is actually perfect for this. What happened was as a kid, my brother and I would go over to these friends' house that, I'm gonna be honest, I don't even remember who they are because they were my brother's friends. And they decided they thought it would be so cool to be a RuneScape clan and all name themselves after each other. So they call themselves the Musketeers. So there's the 3 Musketeers. Well, I was the 4th person. So I was Musketeer D. I was just the 4th one. I don't know who the 4th one is. I just became the 4th Musketeer. I don't even know if that's actually true. I'm gonna find out it was fake. Musketeer. The Musketeers. Okay. Not the freaking new one. I want to know like the story, like characters. Hold on. We got Amish. This song hurts my soul. The 4th Musketeer is a good username. Well, it was Musketeer D was the name. It was like D'Artagnan, I thought was the name. D'Artagnan? Is that real or did they make it up? Did they make it up for me? Did they make it up for me? D'Artagnan is the protagonist of the Disney 1993 live-action film The Three Musketeers. Is this, what do you mean the Kroger theme? It does look like Kroger. Oh, this is the Kroger theme song. So, this is D'Artagnan. I'll just zoom in for you so you can see. This is D'Artagnan. This is who I was named after. This is the guy I was named after. This is a bop for Kroger. By the way, just gotta say, for dinner I had a Kroger pizza. It almost fell through the grating of my oven and collapsed. It was terrifying. This was a Soviet Union film. I'm part of the Soviet Union? Yo, Betty Shoe! Thank you for the 2-month resub. No, sorry. 8-month in total resub. No, it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. It just kind of like slopped into just down the grates and stuff like that. It kind of just screwed up a little bit. So, here's the thing though. I had to order a pepperoni pizza because that's all they had. And, I don't really want pepperoni pizza. I don't know. I just wasn't feeling it. But what I decided to do, this is how I can describe my weirdness as a human being. I don't want pepperoni pizza, but I'm totally fine with taking off the pepperoni, then putting it in a pan, cooking it, and then eating the pepperoni separately, but not on the pizza. Is that weird? Oh, of course I remember potty racers. Of course I remember. Why are you like this? Play Build-A-Bear. Jen, whoa! Welcome back. Thank you for giving us sub to Mystic. I appreciate it. So here's the reason. I like my pepperonis crispy, right? If it's on like the pizza, it's gonna get like a sogginess to it. You know what I mean? And like the grease from the pepperoni cooking is gonna like seep through the pizza. If I cook it separately, I can like pat off the grease and make it nice and crispy. You know, it's totally cool. It's totally epic. Except that the pepperoni sucked so bad. It sucked so bad. It was the saltiest thing I've ever tasted in my entire life. Is it normal for me to talk about college a lot within the first month? Oh yeah. I mean, going to college is like a freaking huge life change. I hope I didn't just curse. I was trying to say freaking, but then I choked. That's fine. That's just how it's a medical condition. It's a medical condition. If I ever swear, it's because of a medical condition. Also, 64DD, I owe you an avatar token from like 4 months ago. Let me just give that to you real quick. Tokens, add 1. Did I do it right? Hey, there we go. All right. No, I don't curse. I don't curse on stream. I would never. I would never do that. I would absolutely never do that. Also, I'm a little. You know, wait. Is this a chill stream? The music isn't like. Here. Let me help a little bit here. Let me add some nice rain sounds. To help with the relaxing. This is for focus and deep sleep. Hey Hexen, how's it going? Isn't this relaxing? sounds like piss. This is stressing me out. Wait, I can add a little lo-fi. Maybe a little lo-fi will help. Is this better? Hexen, you've never heard of... Hold on. You've never heard of Kroger, Hexen? You've never heard of Kroger. Wow. That's sad. Allow me to explain in detail. No, Hexen, don't say that. Don't mention Kroger, Hexen, quick. Don't mention Kroger. Let me tell you about Kroger. Hexen. Kroger is an epic grocery store convenience chain in America. I think in California, it's called Ralph's. So if you've been to a Ralph's, it's the same thing. So here's the thing. Can I just tell you, if you Google Kroger, it says on the thing, spend more time in the sun by using Kroger delivery service. Enjoy the peak season favorites. Friendly service, refrigerated delivery trucks. It's Doof, welcome to the stream. Doof and Schmertz. Your sunshine video is my whole childhood. That's crazy for me to think, because I made that during my childhood. They've got Hexen here. It's a grocery store, and they deliver with refrigerated delivery trucks. Okay, let me show you a picture. Let me show you a picture of the delivery truck. I want you to look. This is a picture I took. This is a picture I took personally in front of my mansion that I own. To me, this is a mansion to me. To me, this is a mansion. Look at that. They've got a whole freaking gazebo thing coming out of their house. That's literally a middle-class home. It's a mansion. Can you ride one of the trucks for the stream? I was mean to tell you, I did commandeer one. I don't know what the word commandeer is, but it's probably not illegal. That's a nice looking house, to be honest. I'm kind of into it. I'm kind of actually into it. Go to bed. I'll go to bed later. No interest in Kroger. Okay. That's fine. I bet there was a Kroger game. I bet there was a Kroger video game. I bet. I googled Kroger, and I googled Kroger video game. The first thing that pops up is chilled trucks. Dude, I'm telling you. The chilled trucks. That's where it's at. The chilled delivery trucks. Apparently you can buy video games at Kroger. Apparently, hold on. How do I check? How do I check? It's crashing whenever I try to search for it. It won't work. It says they have 196 video games for sale. But I can't get it. Video game. Yo, they got Mortal Kombat. Dude, you want to buy Animal Crossing New Horizons from Kroger's deliveries? You can buy Elden Ring? Okay. Pikmin? You like Pikmin? Nintendo Pikmin video game. They've got Nintendo Pikmin video game. Oh, thank goodness. I like how Luigi's Mansion is actually more expensive. I think it should also be noted that Kroger isn't like Walmart where you can buy people from third parties can sell through Walmart. That is not a thing. So that is sold by Kroger. For some reason, that is sold by Kroger. I never did finish Luigi's Mansion 3. Kroger has freaking video games. I remember I bought the board game Risk from Kroger when I was a kid. I was so weird. I just really wanted Risk as a kid. I really wanted Risk. Will Kroger give my video games on a refrigerated delivery vehicle? Of course they will. I bought Risk. Physically, it's the one and only board game I have ever purchased. The only one I've ever purchased my entire life is it's just a box of Risk.
When you said Kroger video games, I thought you meant Kroger branded video games.
Oh, there should be a Kroger branded video game. I'm telling you, there should be a Kroger branded video game. I bought Risk of Rain too. I tried it out. It was pretty good. And then my friends never played it with me again. Because they went out of town. This is what happens. I have friends who work for the government and they keep sending them out of town so I can't hang out with them. What the frick's the deal with that? I mean, not that I could have. I'm a little busy. But if I could have, then frick. Also, I was told to try Bearville. I have to download the demo? Oh, I don't want to install Bearville on my computer. Welcome to Bearville. Read our rules. They have a Discord. Everyone's got a Discord server, dude. Everyone's got a freaking Discord server. If you guys ever want to join their Discord server, there's more members in the Build a Bearville rewritten Discord server than the Beta 64 one by like over 1,000. By like over 1,000 people. Oof. Oh crap. Okay. Henry Stickman collection. I'm adding it to my list. I'm adding it in. Talk about Build-A-Bear War. I've never been to Build-A-Bear ever. Not one time. Is that a problem? Is that bad? I almost broke my phone. That's fine. Why did you say Stickman like that? How did I say it? How did I say it? Did I say it weird? Stickman. Stickman. Do you want me to say like Stickman? Do you want me to say Stickman? Stickman. 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 What's wrong with Stickman? What's wrong with freaking Stickman? 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 What does that even mean? It sounds like a disease. Oh, sorry. It looks like you've contracted Stickman. Beta, I have to warn you. You might want to sit down. We looked over your scans. You've contracted Stickman. You have 75 years to live. We're sorry. We had to tell you this. I'm so sad Andrew died of Stickman. Who's Andrew? Stickman. No. Anyway. Forget I said anything. Forget I said anything. It didn't work. It didn't work with the reference I was trying to make. Anyway, I should know how to pronounce Stickman because the Flipnote Studio was 90% Stickman. Stickman. I prefer Stick Individual. Stick boy. Anyway, the point is, I remember Flipnote Studio had a whole section dedicated to that. So, I know what I'm talking about. I know what I'm freaking talking about. There was also that meme that I showed at the beginning of the stream. The like, oh, I thought that'd be big news. You thought what would be big news? That was a huge Flipnote Studio thing. I bet I could find one. Flipnote Studio, big news. I bet it'd be super freaking easy to find. I thought that'd be big news. You thought what would be big news? Family Guy. I didn't know that I was freaking like so into Family Guy on Why is it in Japanese? Why is it? Did someone in Japan make this? I hope so. I hope someone in Japan made this. Koi, welcome. Front. No, it's Japanese. Look, Joe. It's Joe knows something. What is that? And Family Guy Joe? That's not even Joe. Wait, that's not Joe. That's literally not Joe. That's Peter. What? The video is called Joe. But it's literally Peter Griffin. Joe is not in this video. Okay. It's fine. That's fine. I thought that'd be big news. You thought what would be big news? Joe Mama. Don't bring that up. Is it the person who made it name was Joe? Because there's multiple of these. There's Family Guy at the movies. You know, let's just watch this. Let's just watch this. Family Guy at the movies by Joe.
All right, let's see what you got, Fox. Oh, I bet that's a sea monster. Oh.
This is just a Family Guy clip, actually. We're just watching Family Guy.
Vacation. Stopping in while I'm doing some editing.
Bourbon Game,
Drink
great to
lots
see
of
you.
bourbon. Is good for the soul.
I'll drink so much bourbon. I'm actually drinking bourbon right now. This is literally just a clip from Family Guy. It's just a clip from Family Guy. It's who? Spy? The spy thing? I don't even know what that is. That's like Mad TV or something. Who is Joe though? Like I'm not trying to make a joke. Like, is this guy? I think this guy's Joe. I should ignore the username. Like, all of them are like flip notes from back 9 years ago, and they all say Joe on them. Joe. They all say Joe. Yo, Blake, thank you.
One day bits.
Oh, come on. We have to bring up Dr. Octagonopus, bro. Come on. Hold on. There's no sound. There's no sound. It's completely quiet. Okay. You remember that meme? You know that's a good that's a classic meme. That's a classic meme. I'm a big Flipnote head. Just letting you know, I'm a big Flipnote head. In fact, I'll even show you one of my Flipnotes. I bet I can get one. I think I have my backups here. I'll let you see one of my Flipnotes tonight, just for you, if I can find it. I should be here from my video. Let's see. How do I do this again? Oh, this. Hold on. Almost got it. How do I full screen this thing? Copy. How do I full screen this? There we go. For you and your enjoyment. I was freaking funny, dude. I was freaking funny. Isn't that so freaking funny? Isn't that so freaking funny? You can cut out the rest of it, just the beginning part where it's just. That was me. I made that. That was just for you. It's so funny. I'm going to die. Yes, that was my voice. That was me screaming. That was me trying to be quiet so that way I didn't wake up my parents. That was me. That was me. This is. Oh man. Okay, one more. This one's a Simpsons clip that I don't even know why. I don't know why. I've never seen The Simpsons. I just want to know. I've never seen The Simpsons once. Not one single episode have I ever seen. It's The Simpsons.
It comes with a free Frogut. That's good. The Frogut is on the That's bad. But you get your choice of topping. That's
I,
good.
CG, happen to be on vacation right now.
That's bad. Can I go now?
Is that so? That's not. Look, it's Homer Simpson. That's Homer Simpson in IRS. Thank you. Thank you for the $1. That's Homer Simpson, dude. You remember him. That was my peak. That was my peak, dude. I used to be so freaking funny. Man, whatever happened? Whatever happened to me? I fell off so hardcore. That was well animated. Thank you. Why, thank you. I appreciate that.
No, you peaked with the Goodbye song.
I don't want to play the Goodbye song. I don't want to play that. I don't want to play the Goodbye song. Show us DSI radio. I've sent you DSI radio. I've sent you freaking DSI radio. I freaking hate the Goodbye song. I genuinely hate this song. Short snow. Hey, well, there's new people here. I don't want to scare them off yet. I don't want to scare them off yet. Yes, the Goodbye song is on Patreon, so I could just give it out for free now. Why not? That's the only thing on my Patreon that's worth paying money for. I'm gonna lose everyone's gonna unsubscribe. The only reason people are still on my Patreon page is because they have access to the Goodbye Flipno Antenna song.
Idaho?
No, I'm not vacation in Idaho, CG. Yeah, well, I would never. The potato place? No, I'm going to California. It's gonna be great. Okay, I'll play it. I'll play it. But I just want you to know, it's got no visuals. Well, crap, it does. Frick! Stupid, Andrew. You're such a nerd. You're such a nerd. Everyone has to follow, though. You can't watch this unless you're following me on Twitch. Someone redeemed the YouTuber voice. You have to follow me on Twitch. You can't watch this. You can't watch it unless you're following me on Twitch. Okay? That's your tuber voice. That's my angry tuber voice. Gosh dang it. Until I have confirmed every single person is following in chat, I cannot play this video. Until I have confirmed it. Gosh dang it. I would love to do a Fazoli's vacation. I would love to. I've been following for a year. I am not following. Well, now we can't watch it. Now we can't watch it.
Flip note, Patina. I know this.
It's worse with the lyrics on screen, I think.
But hey,
don't
cry.
It's such a. Oh my gosh.
Good times.
I just want to keep talking so you don't have to hear this. Oh my. No, not this part.
So don't cry.
Gosh. Oh my gosh. Why did I ever think this was cool?
Don't you know?
Oh, please, let me end it. Please, this is the worst part.
But hello to a new place in my mind. Oh, where we never die.
Is it over? It's so bad. Oh, it's so bad. I was sad Flipnote was ending. So, I wanted to make a song about it. I was young. I was a child. I didn't know what true pain was. I thought pain was the fact that Flipnote was closing. I thought that was pain. Turns out there's a lot more pain in the world than Flipnote closing, but I didn't know that, so I wrote a ballad. I wrote a freaking ballad. No, if you want the encore, that sub goal needs to be filled. I will make a Goodbye Flipnote Hatena song at the composer stream. I will do it. I will do it. I will freaking do it. But not before I die.
Leg 64.
It's called Redemption, Steamed. I'm going to redeem the song. Right? Change the lyrics a little bit. You know what's sad? That flip note was better than every time you tried to sing Buddy Holly. Okay, I'm gonna sing... No, don't play again. Don't play again. Don't play again. I'm gonna sing Buddy Holly right now. And it's gonna be good. Okay, ready?
Ooh, ooh, I'm just like Buddy Holly. Ooh, ooh, and Mary Tyler Moore. I don't care what they say about us anyway. I don't care about that.
Now that was good. And you can look forward to more of that on the composer stream. I only know like 2 Weezer songs. I know that song and I know freaking Say It Ain't So. That's about the only 2 songs I know. You're singing it wrong. Well, that's part of the charm. That's part of the charm. Also, I hurt my eye. Like I like breathed into my eye somehow. I don't, so like my eye like is like irritated now. I don't know how I did that. I breathed into my eye. By like it hit the mic and then bounced back. Maybe I don't want to. Maybe we should hit that sub goal. Maybe we should just not. What have I already agreed? I already agreed to do a Flipnote Hatena Goodbye song. I agreed to do the Bottle song. And the Watashi Wa, a new Watashi Wa song. That's the 3 songs I've agreed to do. Nice alfalfa sprout. this thing, this little thing. I need to put eye drops in my eyes after this. And I was gonna make it sung by Hatsune Miku. The Watashi Wa song sung by Hatsune Miku. Watashi Wa. Watashi wa. Watashi wa. Watashi wa. Watashi wa. Hi, I'm new. You seem pretty cool. Thank you. Did you watch the Flipnote Hatena song from earlier? That might, if you didn't watch it, that might explain why you still think I'm cool. But Ninja is lit, fam. Welcome to the stream. It's good to have a new person here. Hey, to follow. Thank you. I appreciate it. Buddy Holly is older than, yeah, that sounds about right. What? I'm gonna guess it came out in 1990. 1990. What is Of Mice and Men? I don't even know what that is. I feel like I remember it from like a college class, like telling me I had to do it, like write a paper on it. I don't know anything beyond that. It's a book. I don't read. I don't freaking read. I'm sorry. I didn't read as a kid. I don't read now. I don't want to read. I never want to read. I never want to read ever again. Well, okay. Does manga count? I'm such a nerd. You sure you still think I'm cool, Ninja? Ninja, the real ninja in chat? You sure? Can you read? I'm reading chat. That's my reading for the day. You guys are my book that I read every day that I stream. Yes? All right, cool. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. God. So, this stream is pre-recorded. Yeah, actually, I do. Where are you going for vacation? I'm going to California. The sunny California near the LA kind of like area, kind of like thing. You don't read the best. Well, it's because I'm trying to read fast, dude. I'm trying to read fast. Like eating Banamba with Nutella. You know what my favorite snack in college was? This is a cool little snack idea for you that's totally healthy and highly recommended. Okay? You should do what I did. I would play Danganronpa 2 on my bed with a cup of Nutella and plain Ritz crackers, and I would dip that in and just eat it. It was sweet. It was salty. It was wonderful. It was wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Does anyone know where to read the most manga in Japanese online? It feels like that message feels like a text I've received from like a spam call where it's like, hey, do you know where you can read the best manga for free? And then it has like a link to something I'm not allowed to go to. That doesn't sound as awesome as eating 10 slices of bread while watching Love Live. How much Pepto-Bismol was involved? A bit. A bit. No, it's like you just dip it. I don't like eat like a spoonful of Nutella. Is it Love Live? Hey, do you want more followers? Try clicking bet. 64.gov. That's a can of worms right there. That's a can of worms. I don't know if I want to get into that. That's a can of worms that I'm not sure if I can even respond to. As a software engineer who has a degree in computer science with software engineering, I cannot comment on the Discord change for Android because it will not follow the common ground. As a software engineer, I cannot legally comment on that. But what I can comment on is how I used to buy a loaf of bread for 50 cents from the Jimmy John's. It was a day old and stale, and I would just eat it. That was my college meal. It was not very good. I'm gonna be honest with you, it was not very good. It was just stale bread. I've already told you, I think, freshman year of college, I had to stay behind for fall break because it was close to Christmas break or something like that by like a couple weeks. So my parents were like, we'll fly you in for Christmas and you can just stay over, fall break. Well, that was freshman year. I didn't know anyone, so I wasn't like hitching a ride with anyone. And all food was closed because the campus closed all their food stuff. And I didn't have a car, and I didn't have anyone to drive me, so I over a week got chocolate Chex cereal 1 cup at a time from the cafeteria and poured it in a big tub that used to hold cheese puffs. And I ate that by the handful with no milk, completely dry, for a week straight. I've never felt so sick in my life. I don't know how I survived. I'll be honest, I didn't move much those few days. I did not move much. It's your friend's birthday? Well, happy birthday. Happy birthday. Freshman me was, I used to be a lot thinner. Like, look at me now. I used to be a lot thinner. Like, a lot thinner. Like, dangerously thin. If you can imagine living on a diet of Chex Mix for a week. Dangerously thin is the correct term for what I was. I've filled out since I started eating food. Sorry, I succumbed to the Nutella. What are we talking about? We're talking about food. I don't have a dump. Do I? I'm not standing up. I was gonna stand up. I'm not going to. I'm not going to. We're not talking about that. That's a Germa joke, not a beta joke. Let's keep moving on. Let's keep moving on. All right. Let's say hypothetically you happen to have a dump truck. Anyway, back to food. Food. I ate about half a Kroger pizza for dinner. I was half a Kroger pizza for dinner. It was very good. See, I feel like I might scare away new people. Maybe. I'm not sure. I don't know. Maybe they're like, wow, I don't get this weird content anywhere else on Twitch. But you know what? I'm just living my life. I'm just living my best life. I'm trying to make like one of the weird faces I do with the stream. Want to talk about your hairline? Actually, yeah, I got a haircut. I got 2 haircuts because I have this thing where I will not say a haircut as a problem. and just leave. and just leave. That's a problem. Because I got a haircut from a person who had cut my hair before, and I liked it. I really did. I legitimately really liked the haircut. But so this is how long my hair is right now. If you like pull it down, it was to the bottom of my glasses. It was to the bottom of my glasses after the haircut. That is after the haircut. It was to the bottom of my glasses. So it basically looked like I didn't get a haircut at all. I liked it though, because it had that cool little like early 2000s, like really like way too much hair look to it. But I couldn't justify spending money on a haircut that literally, if I told someone I had a haircut, they'd be like, no you didn't. No you freaking didn't. No you didn't. So I went back and I was like, hey, can I get like a little bit more? And they're like, yeah, no problem. So yeah. You need to kiss Nooks on stream? Do I? They extend. Yeah, I wanted my hair even longer, so I got some extensions in. Yeah, so I got 2 haircuts. But they didn't charge me for the second one because they're so nice. They're so... What do you mean spladoink-a-doink dunkaroo? There's like a secondary conversation happening in chat. There's 2 conversations happening. Please kiss the camera. No. Someone asked about my hairline though. I am from a family that is known for pretty much keeping their hair their whole life, which is nice. So I don't think I have to worry about like losing my hair at all. Do you see this? Did I ever tell you the story of this thing? This thing right here? This is called my forehead. I got it when I was born. I have a scar right here. Have I not told you about that? Have I not told you about the scar that I have? I actually have 2. I got one right there. I got that one there too. Now you won't be able to unsee it. Maybe I shouldn't have mentioned it. Maybe I shouldn't have mentioned it.
You want to know how I got these scars?
Hey, Portable Junctions, how's it going? I have if you need to contact me, I have a new system where you can create a ticket to let me to contact me. That's my new system. It's in my Discord server under the support thing. So, I got this from falling in a bush. I was playing tag with my brother, and I fell in a bush, and I got a cut right there. That was a big rip. That one was just a big rip. I just fell in a bush. That was really it. The second one, I was biking, and I slammed into the back of a parked car that was not moving, and I had plenty of time to stop my bike, but I blanked. My mind just shut off, and I just deer in the headlights, just boom, right into the parked car. And if you want to know what kind of person I am, the first thing I did was I checked to make sure there was no scratches on the car. The car was fine. I on the other hand got a little bit of a little cut, but that's fine. It worked out just fine. What? What are you talking about? Yeah, I got some cuts. My worst offender though, I think, out of all my stuff. Toxic Nima, you have a great rest your knife. Night, not knife. I'm not gonna stab you. Don't worry. I'm not in your house right now. I am not in your house right now with a knife behind your door, waiting for you to close it so that way I can jump out at you. Don't worry. So, my worst cut that I ever got, I think, or not worst cut like gruesome, but more of like, that was stupid. That was just so stupid. Is my thumb. There's you can't see it on the camera, but there's like a little bit like of a divot in there. And I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why. It was 2019, 2020. I was trying to remove a hose from a washing machine, and I was like using like a wrench and stuff like that. And it just like, it wouldn't freaking come off. I was trying for over an hour. It was so freaking annoying. So I was like trying to get it off, and I was like, screw it, I'm just gonna unscrew it with my hand. Well, it turns out it was very sharp because of like the thing. So I just like touched it and cut myself, and then that was it. And I was like, gosh dang it. Gosh freaking dang it. It was so stupid. And the worst part was that a piece of like metal got underneath my skin after that, so I had to go get like surgery to get it out. It was so annoying. It was so freaking annoying. Cause like all I did was I just touched it. I didn't like go like or anything. I just went like, ugh. That was the whole thing. It was just a dumb moment. I can't play Stardew Valley and stream, and I'll tell you why. Let me tell you why I can't. Let me tell you why. I have the entire Stardew Valley soundtrack on my phone. I'd listened to it in the car just like a few days ago and cried. I can't do it. I can't do it. I just can't do it. Serves you right. Whoa. Whoa. Yo, Mason. Thank you for the 36 months. Thank you so much.
QIT.
Do it.
Why are you clumsy? Clumsy. Is that how you spell that? Clumsy? Jeff, man, welcome to the stream. It's not clumsy. It's just I wasn't thinking. I just wasn't thinking. Crying stream when? One day you get the crying stream. One day. Just the Stardew Valley. It just means too much to me. It means just way too much to me. Than it probably should. I played Stardew Valley for the first time with a friend of mine who I'd known since freshman year of college. We played it, or he played it at his house, and it was really, really cool. And he was playing it, and it was like, oh, let me show you my farm, let me show you this. I was like, oh, that's really, really cool. And then one day he was like, hey, why don't you, when they announced the multiplayer thing, they were like, hey, why don't you and Nooks buy the game and we can like play together and like start a farm. And I was like, oh, I've played Harvest Moon, yeah, sure. And we played the game for I think almost 8 hours straight. And it was like 4 in the morning. It was 4 a.m. and he does not stay up late. And we just played it, and then we came back another time and we played some more. And then Nooks and I created like our own farms. It was just a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. I hate your cat headphones. This is my brand. This is my brand now. I can't remove these. That's my brand you're talking about here. How dare. This is my brand now. It is more than just like, oh, you know, funny little cat ears on his head. This is my brand. I can't get rid of them. It's impossible. It's too late. If I take them off, I look weirder than with them on. It's just the way it is. It's been on for far too long. Yeah, they're connected to my brain. It's like one of those Anya things. That's a reference. I'm not putting the tail on.
To yourself back.
I'm not gonna put the tail on. I threw away the tail. The tail was a little crusty, and it was like that when I got it. It was crusty, and I did not want that. I don't know why. I don't know why. It was like that when I got it. So it went in the trash. But these stayed. These stayed. Once again, it was when I got it in the mail. It was crusty. That is all I can say. Because I don't know. Don't say lies. That changes things. That's not a lie. I swear that's not a lie. Please. Please. I don't know how to describe it. Like, I want to, if I give more details, it's going to sound even worse. You're just going to have to trust me. Because if I just said, oh, I threw it away, you'd be like, oh, why'd you throw it away? Why'd you throw it away, Andrew? You're so weird. Why would you do that? But when I say why, you're like, oh, yeah, that makes sense. But if I describe it more, it's going to sound even worse. It was like it when I got it. That's all I'm going to say. And that's all I'm going to say. It's really, I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything at all. At all. I promise. I promise. Now, what am I talking about? Something else? You got any subjects? Anything you want to tell me? Anything interesting you want to talk about? Kirby. Oh, I love Kirby. Isn't he so cute? Isn't Kirby very cute? I need some more water. I need some more water. I need. That's some good freaking water. You beat Deathloop? Was it good? Was it worth Game of the Year? Do you ever use any special rooms in college to record voiceovers? Yes, I did. We had a music department. And in that music department, they had soundproof rooms, and I would go in there to record. It was a really gross setup. I probably have a photo of it, actually. Let me see if I can find a photo of it. Let's see. It would be like 2019 at most. Let me see if I can find it. Let's see. I would basically just commandeer the whole room for like. It took like 5 hours to record. It was awful. It was quite a pain. Have I shown you this image before? I don't know if I've ever. I'm gonna show you this. Just give me one more second to see if I can find the other image. Let's see if I can find the recording studio. I know I took a photo. I just don't know when I took the photo. Just don't know when. Let's see. Well, you know what? I've got some actual good college photos to show you. I've got some really good college photos of just a different time in my life, and I'll just share them with you right now. Why not? Yeah, I can't find it. That's fine. So this is one. That's a classic. That's a classic photo from some year. I don't remember. This is one with me cooking. I was cooking some pizza bites for a stream, by the way. For a stream. This doesn't look depressing, does it? Does this look depressing to you? I was hungry and I wanted some pizza bites. I wanted some pizza bites. I think I've shown you this photo before, but this also goes great with this music. That's a classic one. That one's one. I had to solve a Rubik's Cube for a class. So they were like, oh, just take a photo of yourself with the solved Rubik's Cube. You don't have to necessarily bring it in. So I decided to do that then. I thought that would be funny. I thought I'd be funny. You know what I mean? Oh, frick, I have a photo of it. Okay, so you know my Chex Mix. Oh, so wow, I'm finding all the photos now. So you know my Chex Mix. This was not quite as creepy. This was my recording setup. This was my recording setup. We had the hard drive there, recording thing there, microphone here, headphones there, and just a bunch of freaking wires everywhere. Why is this stream so sad? I'm gonna find another sad photo. Let's do it. Let's bring out all the sad photos. Why not? Let's just bring out all the sad photos. Hold on. Oh man, actually this one's not sad. I hope. These were my going away gifts from my friends when I graduated high school and went on to college. That's somewhere. The backpack and hat is somewhere. I don't know where they are. But I thought it was cute. I thought it was very cute. I did not use it in class. I did not use it, but I thought it was very cute. Miku. It even came with like the little pen that like shined a light so I could like shine it on, I don't know, bugs. I don't freaking know. I need to find the beanie. I need to definitely find the beanie. One of these days. Let me see. I've already shown you the photo of me with the rifle. That one's a classic. That also works great with this music though. That's a classic one. That one's always a classic. What else? What else I got over here? What else I got over here? Oh wow, this is from a live stream I did. I did a live stream, a 3-year anniversary live stream on YouTube. And this was me live streaming. I live streamed it from a freaking classroom. And I just kind of sat here and did the live stream here. Hey, Egu, welcome. That was your first stream, HUD? Really? Really? That was a long time ago. That was 3-year anniversary, okay? I want you to think about that. This year is my 10th year. This is a 7-year-old photo. I want you to think about that. This stream, I don't think it exists. I'm pretty sure this doesn't exist anymore. I'm pretty sure it's lost media. That's wild to think about. That was 7 years ago. Holy crap. Holy crap. Ooh, here's my amiibo collection from back in a long time ago. This is my amiibos. I'm pretty sure, did I open all of them? I think I might have opened all of them. So they're not mint in box, sadly. You can tell this is my parents' house. I don't know, just because like the carpet's nice and you can like see a couch over here. That's my parents' house. They're all at my parents' because I don't have the room to handle all that. Man, these were some good times. These are some good times. I'm gonna have to like cover up the faces of these people, but this is just a good photo of me in my college days, me in my old college days. Let me just protect the innocent real quick. Just quickly protect the innocent. Just gonna quickly protect the innocent real quick. Perfect. This looks scary now. This looks scary. This looks scary. Ah, the good old days. Those are the good old days, man. I killed them both. They're both dead. Look at us drinking a milkshake together, not a care in the world. That's couch weeb, by the way. That's couch weeb. Young couch weeb. Ah, how times have changed. This is from Miitomo. I made this image in Miitomo when it first came out. Ohio, gozaimasu. Man, I miss Miitomo. I miss it so much. I really do. And I know you can get like this special like hack thing to make it work, but it doesn't work well enough to like actually use. It makes me so sad. Oh, this was something interesting. I got a Nendoroid of Link back in the olden days. Okay? I got a Nendoroid of Link here. Do I own this still? I don't think so. I think this was a bootleg. I think this was a bootleg, actually. I know it says licensed by Nintendo there, but I'm pretty sure this was a bootleg? Or do I own this? I don't remember. I don't remember it, because I thought I got a Sonic one too, and the Sonic one was also, I don't remember. I don't remember. I think it might have been. I think this one's a bootleg. I'm pretty sure that one's a bootleg. Cause I was so excited. I found it for like $10 at like a half price books. And I'm pretty sure it was a bootleg. Also, I found an updated picture of my amiibo collection from sophomore year of college. I put them all on top of my dresser. I'm a bootleg. Okay. Okay. See any rare ones? We got that Chibi Robo there. We got all those Animal Crossing ones. How many is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, probably like 60. Probably like 60. They're all common. They're stupid, Andrew. They're all common. Well, are these common? Are these common? These are worth money, probably. Gosh dang it. That's not enough. Those are weak numbers, Andrew. Those are freaking weak. You need to get the good stuff, man. You need to get the good stuff. They're not Cat Mario. I didn't pick up. By the time Cat Mario came out, I decided not to get it. I found the first photo I ever took of my wife. I need to show that to her later. Oh man, oh this one's cool. This is me freshman year. Played not freshman year. This is junior year. Playing Hatsune Miku. This is my dorm room. Playing VR Hatsune Miku. That's me. Yeah, I have a Miku poster. I do have a Miku poster. There's the old computer, the old classic computer. Man, I look like I'm having fun, don't I? Don't I? Did you guys ban the Bazooka Bubblegum commercial? Of course I banned the Bazooka Bubblegum commercial. Why would I ever not ban the Bazooka Bubblegum commercial? Also, yes, that was a Fox plush. I got it from the zoo a long time ago. Back in the very, very olden days. That was like, oh, why do I have this? Wait, what? When did I own this? I probably tossed it in the freaking trash. How do I have this? I don't remember owning a Destiny 2 poster. Gross. How does it have over 60 awards? Gosh dang it. Stupid Destiny 2. I hate Destiny 2 so much. In case you don't know, I paid full freaking price for Destiny 2 to play with my friends, and then all of them quit. Every last one of them quit. Before I even really played it. Gosh dang it. And then I have $60 Destiny 2 thing. And the game's freaking free. The game's freaking free, dude. This is a terrifying photo. This is a terrifying photo. This is an absolutely terrifying photo. I'm gonna do a poll. How bad is this photo? Oh gosh. Okay. Well. And fine. There you go. Make your vote. Make your vote count. And you have to see the photo first. I'm such a nerd. I'm such a nerd. This was for my wife. I don't know if that doesn't make it any better. That doesn't make it any better. Why does it look disproportionate? Oh, my foot! No, I didn't realize my foot was in it. Dang it! My foot. My hand looks so big. Why does my hand look so big? Those dogs are barking. God, why did I decide to do this? Why did I decide to freaking do this? Gosh, dang it. It's fine. It's whatever. It doesn't matter. No, it doesn't matter. Nooks and I went through a phase where we just ate ramen, to maybe save a little cash. We bought all of these at once. We still have packs from this that we did not finish. No, acrylic, please, no. Acrylic, no. Acrylic, please, no. Don't say those words. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 30, 39, 40, 41, 42 packs. Ramen, dude. Some of that good ramen stuff. I got very sick of it. After a while, I got very sick of it. But it was good while it lasted, and it was cheap. It's not molded. That stuff doesn't mold, right? Right? That doesn't mold, right? Aw, dude, this is a cool photo. This is a cool photo from Japan. I didn't take this photo. A friend of mine did. That's a cool freak. And I know it looks kind of liminal spacey. I know it kind of looks a little liminal space, but I think it's a cool photo. I think it's a cool photo. That's a love hotel. Just in case you were curious. We actually stayed by this hotel. There was a point, kind of an embarrassing story. Not really though. That hotel, I was going to stay in that. I did not. We did not stay in it. What happened is Nooks and I, yeah, good story. Nooks and I were on a train, okay? Going back from a place in Japan. I don't quite remember. Basically, we were in a group with a bunch of friends, and Nooks and I split off, and we were gonna go back to where we were staying with everyone separately. But we got on the wrong train, on the completely wrong train, and by the time we figured it out, it was too late. All the trains had shut down. And we ended up hitching a ride to here, okay, where we had stayed previously. But the price for our hostel was really expensive for just the two of us. Not like crazy expensive, but it was gonna be like $60 to $70, okay? I am planning to stream 2 hours next. Thank you. Thank you for asking, because I assumed for the Smith for stream. So, Nooks and I were like, okay, this kind of sucks because we can't really do anything about it. So the hard part was that Nook's feet were killing her because she had to wear Crocs because there was a typhoon that came through and her shoes were destroyed. So I decide we're right next to the Love Hotel. So I go over to the Love Hotel to see what the prices are, and I walk up to the door. And everything is a one-way, is like the mirror where like you can't see in, but they can see you kind of mirror, so you can't see inside. I chickened out, backed up and bought the freaking hostel room. It was too scary. I couldn't do it. As a foreign boy, I couldn't do it. It was, if only I had that sense of adventure. Maybe I would have that sense of adventure now. Maybe I would. Maybe I would have that sense of adventure now. But back then, I don't know. I mean, we were in like a good part of I think we were in Asakusa. We were in a very good part of Tokyo. Like it was a very nice place. So I don't think that we're gonna scam us, but it was too much of a risk. Cause I don't know. I don't know. I might have had to sign a contract. It's fine. No big deal. No big deal. What is? I just have this photo. Hold on. I'm just going through my photos now. I hope this is entertaining for you. I hope this is entertaining for you. I don't know why this is in my photo Why it's in my photo thing. This is my album cover. I need to shave. Look at this. Look at this. What should I call my album? Beated. Beated. B-E-E-T-E-D. Beated. Beated. I think that's pretty good. I think that's pretty freaking good. This is one time I went to Great Clips. One time I went to Great Clips, and this was the haircut they gave for me. This was the haircut they gave me. I hate this haircut so much. Look at the amount of gel they put in my hair. This was like 2 years ago. The amount of gel that they put in there was absolutely a monstrosity. I don't look right. I don't look. You can see the dead look in my eyes. You can see, man, I need to shave. I always need to shave, apparently. Apparently, this has been a long time coming. I've always needed to shave. Who freaking guessed? Let's see. What else we got in my what else we got in my stash of photos? I've already shown that one. I think that's about it. We're getting to the point where I've been streaming like for so long where now we're getting to the point of if I took an embarrassing photo, I would have shown it to you. You know what I mean? It's gotten to that point. Like, yeah, like this was in a video I did. This was in a video I did. Andrew, you didn't read my message. How do you know? How do you know I didn't read your message? How do you know I didn't? What if you said, let's watch Kirby commercials? I read your message. You look like a baby. Yeah, like a cute baby. This is a terrifying photo. I took a photo to pretend like I was with Sans. This is an absolutely awful photo. This is probably one of the worst photos ever. I think that's probably one of the #1 worst photos I have ever taken in my whole life. I hate that photo. I've already shown you this one, right? Oh wow, that is one crusty photo. This is me from a party I went to, a Halloween party I went to. Pretty sure I showed you this one. This is me from a Halloween party I went to. Poggy Woggies? No. Have I not shown this? Wait, have I really not shown it? This is me from a Halloween party I did. No, wow. That's actually, this should be my profile icon, dude. You're pretty. Well, I'm using I will say, there is a filter over my face. But this is who I could be. This is who I could be. If I tried, that's who I could be. If I tried hard enough. I just don't try that hard. I just don't try that hard with my face. It's not a face, Mom. That's just who you are, dude. Like, if you want to see just like... Let me see if I can find a photo of just normal me. I'm sure they'd be okay. They've been on my stream before. Back in the olden days. This is the only photo I really have that's like just of me. That photo from before was you. That photo from before with you staying with your arm out was the kind of photo you take when you want to Photoshop your anime girlfriend in. And I did. Sans. This is the time. I've told you the story. This was the outfit I wore for the Halloween party, and I walked outside my apartment complex, and every single one of my neighbors were standing outside, and they all saw me. And they were all like, "Hey, how's it going?" And I was like, "Hey, why did you not wear glasses?" I don't know, I just thought I'd look better. And then when I came back from the Halloween party, they were all still there. They were all still there. You need a haircut. I do. I mean, well, that's not a bad haircut for the outfit I was going for. I don't think it was that bad at all. This chat sucks. See, no, you just don't understand quality content like this. This is quality. I need to seriously apologize to you in chat for saying bodacious badonkadonk. I will never do such a thing again. I am a better person now. Wow. I do always need a shave and a haircut. I don't need a haircut right now. Like this is like, if I got it cut any shorter, it'd look awful. For like my face. I personally feel like the current hair situation is pretty solid. I think I told you the story of one of my outlets exploded overnight in the last apartment I was in. It exploded and melted the plug inside. So that was fun. That was fun. That was the same apartment. That was the same apartment that had the scorpion. And the best part, that was the same apartment that Nooks and I, when we were leaving, we had to replace the light bulbs because I had put like the color changing bulbs in, so I was putting in the old ones. Okay, I put them in. We walk downstairs. We hear a pop, and we were like, "What was that?" We didn't know what it was for a day. A day passes. We try to turn on the bedroom light. It doesn't come on. The light bulb exploded into like the bowl. The light wasn't even on. The light was off and it exploded into shards of glass. This was the same room that the plug exploded in. So we came to the conclusion that it was probably kind of bad. And kind of maybe a problem. Sounds like electrical issues. Yeah, I'm glad we moved out. I'll just say it now. I'm glad we moved out. Well, I think that's enough photo time with Andrew. Except for maybe this last one. With me and my buddy Arlo. I sent you a video for submit for stream. Oh, wonderful. I am sorry for anything terrible I've said in chat now or in the future. Whoa, what have y'all been saying? I've just been looking at funny photos. I've been looking at photos. I don't know what's going on. Everything okay in chat while I've been looking away? Did the place burn down after you came? No, I didn't. I've actually been by there every once in a while. I've actually been by there. It did not burn down. Well, it was fun. We got about 30 minutes left. What do you guys want to do now? I'll let you all decide. What do y'all want to do now? You want to do a Q&A? Want to do a Q&A? Dance party? Wipeout? Power wash sarcasm? Late 2000s commercials? Stardew Valley? No, you can't make me cry, dude. You can't do this. No, you can't freaking... Why? Why do you have to do this to me? Why do you have to do this to me? Kathy Mitchell ads. It's such... that. Kathy Mitchell, anything else? Anything else? 30 minutes of crying. 30 minutes of crying session. There's something about the winter specifically that really... I don't know. That really means something. I don't know what it is. Here, I'm gonna take a quick cry break. Me too, T. I clicked the wrong button. Me too, T-Beyond. You cry like a girl. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Anyway, let's watch a little Kathy Mitchell with the Amish Spurtle. Is this a meme? Hold on, that's a meme. This isn't real. This is a meme. That's a meme. Is it a meme? I actually don't know. No, I don't think it's a meme. It isn't. It's real. I thought for a second, I thought it was gonna be I got really scared. I thought it was gonna be like a swear or a slur or something. It just means a spatula. It's a Scottish utensil for stirring porridge. I got so scared. I got so scared. I was like, oh no, did I say? Oh, man, this song. Why does the music sound like Earthbound? Because it's great. And anything that sounds like Earthbound is great.
Metal spatulas scratch your cookware, and plastic utensils melt if you leave them
Yeah,
there.
I've had
you
that.
have so many utensils, the kitchen clutter is everywhere.
It is.
Well, now you can replace all these with my Amish Spurtle.
The Spurtle!
all-natural acacia wood spatula that scrapes, stirs, scoops, and serves. The long flat design fits perfectly in the
Yo, Tetrabit, we're watching the Amish Spurtle. Yo, you came just in time. Y'all came just in time for the Amish Spurtle. No, HUD, the solution is the Amish Spurtle. Peter Griffin, thank you so much for the follow. Thank you so much. What were you playing, Tetra? What were you playing? Let's see. You were playing some more of the Hat in Time? Doing some more of that speed run? That epic speed run? No, this is not an awkward time to rate. Don't tell him that. It's the Amish Spurtle. And we're gonna watch it together, gosh dang it. We're having a nice chill evening at home, relaxing with the Amish Spurtle and Kathy Mitchell. So we're gonna take this time and we're gonna relax and have fun.
deep into corners and never miss a spot.
Oh, wow.
You can frost a cake in just one pass.
That's
then
nice.
Slice a piece and serve it fast. The Spurtle does it all. Or look, scoop mayo for a chicken salad and mix it in.
Wow.
Use a long edge to scrape off a cutting board. Then stir it right on the stove. It's heat safe up to 400 degrees.
It's actually
And look,
not that heat
its
safe.
length is perfect for
Like,
serving
I
this
cooked
dish.
my pizza at 400
Got smaller
degrees.
jobs? Use my small Spurtle. It easily separates avocado from
Now,
the shell.
I'm gonna
Or
say
spread
this.
peanut butter on a slice of bread. You will
Just
love
use
it.
a knife.
Or slice these
Why not
berries.
use a knife?
So fast and easy.
But sorry, I don't mean to
With a
question you.
scoop of ice
I don't
cream
mean to
on top.
question you.
Delicious. So throw out your other kitchen clutter and get my Amish Spurtle set, made with all natural acacia wood today for just $19.99.
Why did Kathy
But wait,
Mitchell
call right
sponsor
now
a
and get
piece
the
of
slotted
wood?
Spurtle absolutely free. It's the easiest way to separate yolks
El
from
guest
egg
Peter
whites.
Griffin,
And use it as a
welcome to
whisk
the
for a
stream.
fluffy omelet.
It really is
Which they
just
strain
two.
boiled vegetables.
It's
But
just
they're
two
perfect while the
sticks.
Oil drips through. And I'm not done yet, because you'll also get the mini Spurtle.
Okay, Kathy, far be it from me to try to help. Why I just replaced all of my kitchen utensils because it was too much. But now I've got the Amish Spurtle, the Super Spurtle, the Mini Spurtle. That's a lot of Spurtles. Like I'm just gonna get back. You know what? You're right. I need to stop.
Use it for those skinny jars of mustard or getting the last bit from that small can of tomato paste. It's yours free.
Why can't I just... Okay, so...
You can get an entire second set.
Okay, now you have 8.
Plus my handy Spurtle tongs.
Tongs?
For serving salad.
That's 10 now.
Grill, or even dishing out pasta. Just pay separate fees.
This
the
is...
Amish Spurtle set.
It's 9 utensils. That's 9 utensils. It's just tongs and a knife and a spatula and like one of those like scrape. It's literally just, it's just the same things you already had, but wood. But far be it from me. Can I call this number? Can I call this number? Can I get the Amish Spurtle? Let's see. Let's see if I can get an Amish Spurtle right now over the phone. Let's see. Oh, I think it's... Oh, it's calling. Hold on, it's calling. It's calling. It's calling.
The offer for which you're calling is not yet available.
And then they hung up. It's coming soon. It's coming soon, everyone. The Amish Spurtle will be coming soon. Let me tell you that much. The Amish Spurtle will be available soon. That's what he's saying.
Call or click now for this incredible offer.
Can I go to the website at least? The AmishSpurtle.com? Can I go to AmishSpurtle.com at least? AmishSpurtle.com. Dang, it's gone. Okay, we're busting out the Wayback Machine. We're busting out the Wayback Machine. We're going to the Amish Spurtle. The offer for which you are calling is not available. Here we go. Here we go. Yes! We got it. It's from 2018. This actually, I thought the commercial was like really old. Look at that. Look at that. Got the Amish Spurtle here. $19.99 plus $7.99 shipping and handling, but the double offer alert. We can get 2. Replace all your utensils with the Amish Spurtle. Satisfaction is 100% guaranteed. We lost the FAQ though. I felt, but didn't she say it was $19.99 for 8? This one was, you get 4 for $20. I don't know. I feel like it's fine. What else we got? Okay, I'm gonna let you decide now. I'm gonna let you decide the next commercial. We got Crock Dump, Dumpy Soups. Which one? You want the Crock Dump or the Dumpy Soups? Miku, please bring Miku. You want the Dumpy Soup? Okay, the description for this is Kathy's saga of powerful dumps hasn't ended. Okay, let's not be childish here, okay?
There's nothing better than a hearty, warm bowl of soup.
I hate soup. I have to tell you, I literally hate the thought of like soup. I like the thought of like broth. I hate the thought of eating soup. Like wet, just like, I hate the thought of eating soup. I don't want chicken noodle soup. I don't want any kind of soup. I like ramen and broth. Ramen is a broth. It's not soup. It's not soup. It's a broth. That's different, I think. Maybe. But it's different because like the ramen, when I'm like drinking the ramen, I'm not getting like chunks of things. Like look at that big spoon. She's like getting it. She's like eating like wet vegetables and water. Like cereal. Okay, cereal is not. Okay, cereal soup. Interesting. Okay, well, we're just gonna move on.
But homemade soup can be hours of work, and who has the time?
Oh, me too.
Now making soup simple. Hi, Kathy Mitchell here with my new cookbook, Dump Soups and More. So easy. Just dump, stir, and simmer for delicious homemade soup.
That's just water and leaves. That's just water, pasta, and leaves.
For delicious.
That's just water.
Watch. Dump some sliced sandwich steaks into a pot with onions and mushrooms. Sprinkle with seasoned flour, then cover with beef stock and simmer. For a unique twist, serve it in a bread bowl, smothered with melted cheese. That's my Philly cheesesteak soup, a meal in a bowl. It's all in my book. Even this beer cheddar cheeseburger.
It's just like You know what I mean? I just don't want that. I just don't want that. I just don't want that. I don't want beer cheddar cheese. I don't want to drink a cheeseburger. I'm just gonna be honest. I don't want to drink a cheeseburger.
Soup, a comfort food favorite. Or this chicken marsala soup. So yummy and so easy.
Okay, but that one is more like a ramen thing. You know what I mean? Where it's like noodles in.
Check this out. Start with a can of cream of chicken soup. Dump in pre-cooked chicken and mixed veggies. Then bring to a boil. Ladle the soup into a bowl.
That's not soup, Kathy. That's you just heated up some broth and threw in some vegetables.
Top with store-bought biscuit dough and bake. In just minutes, you'll have warm, flaky pot pies.
Now, I'm not saying, I just want to make it abundantly clear, I'm not saying that Kathy is bad or anything. I'm just saying that this product is not worthy of Kathy's caliber.
Whole family will love. Or look here, whip up a batch of my beefy Baja chili. It takes just minutes. Then use it for this tasty chili mix spaghetti.
That's like a
Mix things up with
sauce.
these pile-high chili fries. Yum. Even spoon it on.
You could put that in a bowl. You could put that in a bowl. You don't have to rip open the. You could just get a bowl.
Corn chips, a few toppings, and you have what I call my walking taco. Here's a simple soup
Her walking taco.
secret. Dump boxed mac and cheese and tomato soup into boiling water.
And that's it. And now you have mac and cheese with soup.
Add the cheese pack and milk. Top with some dogs and the kids will come running to the table.
I'm not going to come running to the table.
Loaded baked potato soup. I just dumped in the ingredients and let it cook for a few minutes. It was so delicious.
I've never heard of a
and so
walking
easy.
taco, no.
My whole family loved it.
Get dump soups and more today for just $10. But wait, call now and you can get...
One of the recipes is called leftover lasagna, okay? One of the recipes is just leftover lasagna. Take some leftover lasagna, put it in a pot, and then just boil it.
And a second book, just pay separate fee. That's over 100 of my favorite
Black Eyed
dump
Pea.
soup and
Okay,
stew
that's called
recipes for
Kathy's Magic. Whoa.
$10. Call now.
Okay, we're gonna do the crock dump. We're gonna do crock dump real quick.
Succulent baby back ribs, juicy roasted chicken, tender pot roast. These can take hours to prepare. But what if they only took 5 minutes?
That'd be nice.
Well, making dinner.
Hi, Kathy. That's a nice looking pizza. Look at that dump. Look at that dumpy pizza, dude. It's got that thick crust. Oh, I love the thick crust. I love that freaking thick crust, dude. It does kind of look fake, and I don't want the olives on it. But that's a thick, that's like a hamburger-sized pizza. Have you tried mac and cheese with ketchup? No, it sounds gross.
Just got easier with my new cookbook.
I'm not joining the
Slow
dumpy
Cooker
cult, don't
Meals.
worry.
Delicious recipes prepared in minutes with 5 ingredients or less. What?
We need seasonings.
So easy. Start with rice and dump on a can
Why
of
am I-
soup.
why am I even
Layer on
questioning?
some pork chops
I
and
shouldn't be
cover with
questioning.
onion soup mix. Then let the slow cooker do its magic. After work, you'll have tender smothered pork chops the whole family
I thought it was supposed to be
will
5
love.
minutes.
Or sprinkle boneless chicken breast with a pack of ranch. Then dump in stuffing mix and some frozen veggies. And finish with chicken broth. Just 5 ingredients for this ranch chicken and stuffing. Yum. Or look here. Pulled pork sandwich is a slow cooker favorite. Just dump root beer on
I
a
don't
pork roast with
trust buying a book. You know what I mean? I don't trust buying a recipe book anymore. Oh, by the way, I don't know what kind of barbecue sauce this is. Who knows what kind of barbecue sauce that is? Walking tacos are chips, like Doritos or Fritos, crunching up the chips and then adding taco meat and other taco toppings. I don't want to pay $20 for a book that says, "Oh, try dumping some peas in a pot and pee in it, and it'll taste great."
barbecue sauce, then slow cook. Wow, best barbecue ever. Want another soda secret?
Kathy, I love you. Oh, I love Kathy. Oh, I love Kathy so much.
A can of ginger
Sour
ale
beta
perfectly
bean
flavors this teriyaki
barbecue
chicken.
sauce.
Plus, cook the rice in a separate bowl right in the slow cooker. How about a workday shortcut? Slow cook the juiciest meatloaf with baked potatoes and never worry about burning.
Can I just say something? Can I just talk about meatloaf for a second? That sounds like the most disgusting thing ever. I'm sorry. I know some people like meatloaf, and I know we've talked about it before. But just the thought of it's a loaf of meat with ketchup on it. Now, I'm gonna say this. We've had this conversation before. Everyone will say, everyone in chat who likes meatloaf says, my mom makes the best meatloaf. Okay? I think people only like mom's meatloaf. I don't think meatloaf is a good dish unless your mom makes it. Does anyone like, have you ever eaten meatloaf at like a restaurant, or like gone to someone's house and like eaten a meatloaf and been like, oh, that was a good meatloaf? Only if your mom makes the meatloaf. Or maybe even you make the meatloaf. Is it good? Yes, I have. Well, you're the only one. Cracker Barrel makes meatloaf? Dang. You got me. Cracker Barrel's the best.
Delicious meal.
You got me.
Or look here, fast and fun recipes, like this cheesy dump dish pizza.
Can we get an F in chat for Beta64 live in the VOD titles? Assuming they're now dead.
They're not quite dead. The dump dish pizza. Oh my gosh. Oh.
Or this. Start with tortilla shells,
okay,
then dump on meat, beans, and cheese.
A traditional Mexican recipe.
Your busy schedule get in the way of a delicious dinner.
Now just dump and go with...
One of the best exercise machines I've ever owned. Okay, what else you got? What else you got, Kathy? What else you got, Kathy? Kathy Mitchell with Steve Harvey.
Everyone likes good food that can be cooked rather quickly, right?
What do you do with Steve Harvey?
A great family meal that you can make in minutes. It's one of my favorite people. I love this lady. She's the author of Crock Pot Dump Meals. Please welcome Kathy Mitchell.
Kathy!
So, Kathy, what do you got up your sleeve today? What are we making?
Well, we have a new cookbook on making meals in the crock pot because, you know, everybody's racing around, not got time to be home and cook. So I came up with pizza, and I thought crock pots are a sin. I understand you guys like pizza a little bit.
Yeah, they love pizza. Ooh, they got some good ones.
Oh, I know they do. Well, I love a nice deep dish pizza, so I want to show you how you can do it in the crock pot. And this works great because, you know...
Now, is that garlic someone said? That's cheese, right? Someone said garlic. Is that...
If you've got kids, you got to take soccer or something. You can put this in before you go. 3 hours while you're gone, it'll cook.
Oh, it's in the pot? Hold on. It's in the pot. Hold on. Is that garlic? No, it can't be. That's like cheese, right? Like, or a hot coals? No, oh, I see. I know what it is. It's dough. It's dough. It's biscuit dough. It's biscuit dough. She like just took a bunch of biscuit doughs and cut them up and throw them. Now that's genius, Kathy. Kathy, let me tell you. Oh yeah, we're gonna listen to this while we watch
Kathy. A
Kathy.
deeper crust than I do. Use the bigger biscuits, like the graham biscuits. That's right. Use the
graham.
Homemade buttermilk.
Right, exactly. Just cut up little pieces, toss them in the bottom of the crock pot. Now I've got a little bit of foil in here, so once this pizza's done, it's gonna be able to lift out. So we're gonna start with layers.
Fondue pots are awesome.
Put foil in the bottom.
Just a little crisscross.
Did I ever tell you the story of how I ruined a fondue party that I set up? I absolutely ruined a fondue party I set up. I bought a fondue pot to make chocolate sauce with butterscotch and baked cookies and got marshmallows and graham crackers and dip it in to the chocolate and eat it. It was a whole spread. I bought a whole spread for me, Nooks, a couple friends, okay? I went to go grab a fork out of a drawer. This is gonna sound bad, I promise. I'm fine. I'm completely fine. I open the drawer. It is filled to the brim with knives. It falls out onto the floor, almost. And I slam the thing shut to make sure it doesn't, like, you know, cut my feet. By doing that, I accidentally stabbed my hand on the drawer, like, corner. And everyone rushed me to get bandages and stuff like that. And no one wanted to eat fondue after that. No one even remembered it existed after that. And then we played Persona 5. That was, and no one ate a single thing. Not a single thing. I didn't go to the hospital. It was just like a cut in the center of my finger. It's fine. Like, look, I mean, that's hand. Look, nothing. I healed up just fine. It wasn't, don't call me clumsy. I wasn't clumsy. It was a drawer full of knives that was broken and was going to fall onto my feet. I saved myself. I'm not clumsy. You're so clumsy, now dump, fine.
Of 2 pieces of
Cut the biscuits
foil.
up in
there
chunks.
There you go. You got it?
Cut the biscuits up in chunks.
On it, all right. And now
I'm not
bit
missing
of
a finger.
Sauce, so you could use leftover spaghetti sauce,
I don't know,
pizza
that was
sauce,
a joke.
whatever you have around the house, just dump it in there. And now we're gonna dump some vegetables or meat or whatever you've got. This is a great place to get rid of leftovers. I've got some pepperoni.
She loves getting
I've
rid
got
of
some
leftovers. I've
peppers,
noticed that about her.
mushrooms, whatever your
She
family
loves
likes,
getting
so
rid of
toss it in
leftovers.
there.
Don't say that's like leftovers. Don't make it sound like it's trash.
All right, you buy them at the store separately, individually, and dump them in there.
Yeah. Everybody in there just raking stuff off their plate on your pizza.
Whatever works. More cheese. We're gonna cover
There are such a good combo. We need more Kathy Mitchell, Steve Harvey combo. We need more of that combo, dude. They're so good together. They're the powerhouse. More collabs, please.
Whatever we did with more cheese, because more cheese is always good. Pop on the lid, go do whatever you need to do for about 3 hours on high.
3 hours on high.
On high, and it'll keep warm if it shuts off and you're not home yet. It'll just stay warm till you get there, and when you're done, this is what you've got. Now this is the littler, skinnier pizza, but use bigger biscuits. You'll get
That looks a lot less good than the infomercial. I'm gonna be honest. That looks actually pretty gross. That doesn't look quite as dumpy as I remembered it looking. It's edible, don't get me wrong, but it doesn't look quite as appetizing than the dump crust.
Yeah, let me go and see what that is. But you do pretty good.
Are you a fork guy?
No, not with
I
pizza.
didn't think so.
My brother used to fork with pizza. Hold on. Me eating Kathy Mitchell's dump crust pizza.
You know what? I don't know how you come up with this mess, but...
You calling it a mess?
Well, I'm just saying, it's a mess when it go in there. Because it's called a dump. But everything you done made me tastes good.
Well, good. I'm glad you like it.
I ain't lying to you. I don't know how you be saying, who thought of just cooking a pizza in a crock pot?
Me. I'll cook anything in a crock pot.
Now, can I just say this? What makes me happy about Kathy Mitchell is she's not afraid to get in there and do it herself. All these other people, like George Foreman, slap their names on a product and stuff like that. Oh yeah, it's the George Foreman grill. He didn't make that freaking grill. Kathy Mitchell wrote the dump truck book by herself. She took that dump book into her hands and hand-made it. Can you, and wow, that's nice.
You'll see, you look at those recipes in there. Hundreds of recipes.
And she's so confident.
This is her book. This is Kathy. I'm gonna tell you something. I do not lie to people. This tastes pretty good. I will try this. The book, everybody, is Crock Pot Dump Meals.
The one by Kathy Mitchell. #1 best-selling author of dump cakes. Dump meals. Now, ain't that something? Ain't that something you could just put on your resume? Yeah, I invented I'm the #1 best-selling author of the dump cake. Well, Andrew, when was the last time you invented the George Foreman grill? You're right. I'm nowhere near as good as a George Foreman grill or a Kathy Mitchell. But you know what? I did stream 4 hours today. And I survived. I managed to get a 4-hour stream in today and talk for 4 hours. Me, the beta boy. 4 hours of what the heck were we doing today? I survived the Rick and Morty shooter, the gore fest, all the way to the dump cakes. We did it together. We did it. We did it together. These VODs will be up tonight or tomorrow morning. At most, at the latest, they will be up tomorrow morning. Now, how would you like to look at a little bit of the submit for stream? Wow, that's a lot of submit for stream. First is from Krusty Towers. This is The Simpsons. Okay, what a great song. Thank you for this. Please don't permaban me, Acrylic. That's my drawing of Peter Griffin. That's not Peter Griffin. Who's the guy from Homer? Homer Simpson. Homer Simpson. That's the one. That's who that is. Homer Simpson. Thank you, Krusty Towers. Thank you. Oh, this is nice. This is from Z-Storm. This was the announcement that Kojima did about the podcast. Here, take a listen. Oh no, I got Peter Griffin. I was.
Just have you listened to the Fontcast? It's this crazy new podcast. Just have you listened to the Fontcast? It's this crazy new podcast.
Available on Spotify now, by the way. Available on Spotify now. Oh, give me those good songs. Give me those good end of the stream songs. Give me that good end of the stream song. This from Super Mario Bros. Fan. It says potential new logo for the streams. Think that would get more viewers? Think that would drive that SEO? Think that would drive my analytics? Yes. Maybe. We'll just have to save that. Just in case. It's more representative of the stream. Is it not representative just to have me smiling? Just Andrew smiling? Is that not representative of my streams? Yo, this is from Benny. Dude, this is sick. It's me and my best friend Kev. Yo, that's sick. Look, he's got his arm around me. I got his arm around him. Well, I've got his arm around his head. I'm a little tall compared to Kevin. It kind of fits. If you zoom out enough, it kind of looks real. It looks real, don't it? I don't know where I'm looking though. I'm like looking at someone else, like across the room. Like, yeah, I know Kevin. You don't know Kevin? Well, I know Kevin. That was beautifully done, Benny Shoe. Beautifully done. Well, here's some of those album artworks that I mentioned. I'll have to do them in order. So we have the first one is Expedited Healer. The second one is Scott. And the third one is Kev. Scott says Andrew's debut in the music industry. It was controversial due to half the songs being explicit. Imagine living in a world where if you release an explicit song, it's controversial. Imagine that world. I can't. It would go on to become a platinum seller, and the track My Soul Aches Eternally would become a #1 hit on the Billboard charts. So this first one is Expedited Healer. Beat It. It's good. Beat It. Very nice. I like it. I like the font. That's a good font. Next one from Scott. This one's more of like a Weezer kind of look to it with the lowercase text over there. I like it. I do. I like how they're all explicit. Every single one of them. Featuring Rivers and Kanye West. I don't know who that is, but I know who Kanye West is. He's from that Farmville commercial. And I'm Kanye West. It's an old meme. That's an old meme. Some of you probably don't even remember that meme. Some of you probably don't even remember that freaking meme. What is this? Oh, this is from Hexen. Oh, I don't know who took this video. This was a while ago.
Keep going, there we go. Yes? Yes! Yes! What are you doing? Keep going, there we
I forgot. I didn't need to remember that video, Hexen. I did not need to remember that video. I don't remember what I was doing. I was with Hexen and someone else and another person and Nooks. I think we're playing Among Us. I don't remember. It was a while ago. Thank you, Hexen. Right. This next one is from Link, Andrew's Secret. Hey, look, 80.
Hey, you're getting Monopoly. Everyone likes Monopoly. Go away.
How did you know? You figured it out. You figured out the lore. You figured it out. I am the Japanese old man from Raw Meat. You figured it out. Congratulations. It does. Why does it look so similar? That's disturbing. That's disturbing. That's very disturbing, actually. Thank you, Link. Wow. That is very disturbing. This is called In the Future Comedy is Randomly Generated. This is the, okay, I made a TikTok sound, and that's the sound that was added in. The bagonk sound. It's the classic TikTok bagonk sound. That's the classic TikTok bagonk sound. You've probably seen it all over TikTok recently. You've probably seen that all over TikTok. The bagonk sound. Bagonk. Yeah, the bagonk sound. Made popular by yours truly. The bagonk sound. This is from Anthony B. Russo. I just realized this is based on Sonic Colors stream yesterday. I was gonna say, none of these people are in Sonic Colors. I don't know. Sonic, we need to give that boss a good clobbering so we make it back in time for Gamescom. Why am I planting bushes? What? I don't understand that. I don't understand the scene we're building here. I don't quite understand the scene we're building. I'm planting trees while talking about clobbering a boss with Sonic. I do, you understand? Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Why not? You know what? You make a good point. Why not? You should make a single TikTok with the bagonk sound. No, I'm not making a TikTok, even as a joke. I made a Beat Awards world premiere transition. This is from Kev. Ooh, very nice. Wow, that's pretty impressive. That's pretty impressive. World premiere, that's pretty freaking impressive, actually. Wouldn't it be awesome if I revealed at the Beat Awards my game that I've been working on? I don't know if it'll be possible, but we'll see what happens. Wouldn't that be kind of wild? We'll just see what happens. It's the problem is it's coming up. That's like this. No, I do it in like the year after, right? I do it like January. I think I do it in January. I think that's what happens. Sneak Peek Tuesday from Cash. This is an early version. This is a beta version of the Andrew upgrade system in Cheese and. Are you okay, Cash? You might be working too hard. There's an upgrade system. There's an upgrade system in this game featuring Carl Weezer. Shh, Penny Shoe, don't freaking reveal my game. Beta, he's fine. There are people helping him. Okay. I'm just making sure. I'm not making a Flappy Bird clone. I'm gonna tell you that. I'm not making a Flappy Bird clone. This is from Scott. This is our final thing for the evening. It's called a 2-for-1 meme combo pack. This music works very well for this. So sad. Andrew died of Stickman. Who's Andrew? Stickman. No. I was going.
I know this is goodbye.
I hate the Flip Note Hatina song so much. I hate that song with such a passion. It's fine. It's fine. I'll make it right. On that composure stream, I'm going to make it right. You need to make the bagonk a real TikTok. How do you make a TikTok sound? I don't even know what TikTok even is. I don't even know how it works. How do you make a TikTok sound? Bagonk? Like how does that work? I don't even know how that like actually works. Can you post it on Discord? Does someone have it? Someone might have it because I don't know where it is. I'll be honest, I don't know where it is. Don't look into it. It's not worth it, Andrew. Andrew, it's not worth it. Don't look into it. It's just not worth it. Don't look into the bagonk sound. Okay. I hope you have a great vacation with Nooks in California. Take the time to relax you deserve. You've really done a lot to entertain us all in the summer. Thank you for making my somewhat dull summer more worthwhile. This community means so much to me. That's so sweet. That's so freaking sweet. That's so freaking sweet. Well, don't worry, folks. Don't worry. I won't be streaming anymore this week, but I will be streaming. I will be streaming just like normal next week. We'll be streaming on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and I assume Friday. I don't see why not. Assume Friday. I'll be so lost without the stream. Think of it this way, I'm technically only taking off 2 days. I'm taking off Wednesday and Thursday. Just assume I wasn't gonna stream Friday. Hey, Savage, welcome. This is awkward because I was just about to end the stream. But it's great to have you here all the same. It's great to have you here all the same. It's great to have you here all the same. All the same. I hope you have an amazing break. Y'all are so sweet to me. You all are really so sweet to me. I appreciate you all. I really do. I'm gonna be honest with you. Some days I wake up in the morning, I'm like, how the crap am I gonna stream? I'm an introvert. I don't have anything funny to say. I can't do. Can I just wing it? Is that even possible?
Have a great
and then
time. Thanks for the streams.
And then I turn on the stream and I see y'all talking. You're like, oh, Andrew, it's great to see you. Oh, Andrew, like, how's you going? What you been up to? And it just makes me, it lights something up inside me. It gives me some, like, I don't know the best way to describe it. It makes me feel alive. Like I can do something. Like I can do funny ha-has. Gosh dang it, y'all are so sweet. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna raid Bonzinator. I believe we haven't raided her yet this week, because that was just Monday. She's playing in a pool of blood.
Hope you have a great vacation. Stay safe, stay healthy, and drink water.
And I will drink water. Thank you. And I will get cool Pikmin. Thank you. Do you want... Okay, I'll let you all pick. This is for you. Pool of Blood or Miku? I'll let you all decide with a poll. Raid Pool of Blood, Miku. Make your vote count. Make your vote count. This is the Pool of Blood, by the way. Now, while y'all decide this, I want you all to have a great week. I know I won't be here. So that means you have to play video games, because I'm not going to be here to tell you to play video games. I'm not going to be here to tell you, relax and play some freaking video games and have a good rest of your night. So you got to remember to do that, okay? Don't forget to have a good rest of your night tonight and play plenty of video games. Play that Kirby game. Play the Monkey Island game. If you haven't played Monkey Island, Curse of Monkey Island, $1.39 on Steam. One of my favorite games of all time. Quite literally one of my favorite games of all time. Curse of Monkey Island on Steam for $1.50. $1.39, actually. Order received, I will play more Deathloop. I'll allow you. I'll allow it. Miku it is. Not by much, though. Not by much. It was kind of almost 50-50. You're the best streamer, boy. I'll take that. I'll take that. I'm a boy. One day I hope to be a good streaming man, but I'll take a good streaming boy. I'll take it. I'll take it. One day, maybe I'll grow up and become a true streaming man. You're the reason I joined Twitch. Dang, okay, I need to leave because y'all are making me feel emotions. Y'all are making me feel Christmas emotions. We can't be having Christmas emotions right now. It's time for Miku. It's time for Miku. I'm not gonna cry. I'm not. I'll be posting on Twitter some of my adventures, so if you want to follow me on Twitter, do that. Why did I say Christmas? This is not Christmas. This is not Christmas at all. All right, have a good week. I'll see you on Tuesday, okay? I will. I'll see you on Tuesday. Big chew to you.